Welcome back.
Full of curveballs tonight.
Yep.
Full of curveballs.
I'm Baby Huey.
I'm Mashko.
We got Mashko as always.
Hold on. I wasn't ready for you to introduce yourselves. I was just making fun of you.
Oh my. So again, I'm Baby Huey.
I already switched to Mashko
And
now.
I am Mashko.
That's Mashko.
Stop going back and forth.
And with us tonight is our wonderful producer, Mr. Maurer.
Wonderful in air quotes.
Listen here, jerk-offs.
We're coming to you live from Fireside Studio.
We are. We've overtaken Fireside Studios. We threw Mentium features out. But yeah, we have a statue to look at right now. Mashko, do you want to clue us in on what we got today?
Absolutely. So with the theme of the black and white series of Batman, we have newly, I should say, released Batman from Klaus Janson, who this is based off of. Mr. Maurer, since you're so in tune with the black and white series, is there anything you would like to add about this particular iteration of Batman?
Well, if I can get myself into the picture.
I caught him off guard.
Yeah, you did.
I was spinning everything else around, and then you just... so the black and white statue started, I say it's well into 10 years at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They are all different. He's got the iPad to do the research in front of him, so while I'm talking, he can actually do this.
I can't Baby Huey today. I don't have anything in front of me.
The idea was for them to take fan-favorite artists and iconic moments and make the statues in black and white. There was the comic series that was the Batman Black and White, which was a bunch of different stories. They actually turned that into a motion comic, so we, can watch that. I think Mad Love was in one of those. There's a really cool one about Two-Face.
Ooh.
And him and the twins.
That would be Two of a Kind by Bruce Timm.
Yes.
That was the second one. So 1996 is actually when it started. So,
oh, wow.
So
Jesus.
That's for the comic book.
Oh, for the comic book. Okay.
When the statues started, that is something else I'll need to look up.
That's why we have all these cameras, so we can all just talk.
That is right.
Mashko's not good at Baby Huey.
No, it's...
Do you want to hand the Baby Huey over?
Absolutely. Here,
wait.
Jamie. Or wait, that's the other show. That's a Roganism.
So yeah, I've been a collector of these since they started, and I stopped because they were originally coming out 1 or 2 a quarter, and then they went to like 6 a quarter. I have a feeling after I get done my Rocketeer shtick I'm on right now of going and collecting it all, I'm going to go back and start picking up multiple black and whites and
as you could see, he's smiling because he knows, and I know this, so that's why I've been ordering multiples of everything to make sure I have it on hand for when he's ready.
That is very true. That's the one nice thing about being associated with MashkoCollectibles.com is
Camera's over here.
I almost have a permanent hold. Like, just order it. Eventually, I'll pay you for it. Bring it on the show.
5-10 years from now, it'll be good.
I was in the positive for a while.
Yes, you were. We were selling some of your older stuff in the private collection.
What was it, like a week using the positive?
Well,
about 6 months now.
Yeah. It just so happened a few things came out in succession pretty quickly, like they're about to do again.
Yeah, I'm about to be real big in the red. There's going to be red in my ledger. So let's get going on to this statue. I'm going to bring it up.
We'll crack this open. And we've got some constrained space here, so we're trying to... I got some skill. All right, so typical styrofoam, nothing too crazy here. It is taped all the way around. I will try to pull the tape off. I know we had a conversation about that before. If it's not easy, then...
Oh, well.
Remember that one is going into my collection.
Oh, well, then let's just destroy it.
Wow.
My heart.
As I try not to cut myself.
Cut away from you, Mashko.
Yeah, you think all these years of, cardboard and, you think I would know that by now.
Huey, anything?
Yeah, so it started in 2005.
Okay.
And they released 5 figures that year.
Yeah, so it wasn't much in the beginning.
And then 2006, 1, 2, 3, 4 more in 2006.
which I got. Oh, I think I have all 9 of those.
4 more in 2007, 2008, 4 more, 2009, 4 more. Actually, whoa, 2009, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like they started going up.
It started jumping up,
and it
was
just
a little
multiplies from there.
Yeah.
I probably have, I think, another 2 that just came out also that you haven't even seen yet. You probably saw it online, but I have them.
So like they're releasing these in every couple months then.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this and this is awesome.
Wow. The detail in that thing. The muscles on him.
You would like his muscles, wouldn't you?
Pause.
And I just hit the mic. There we go.
Mashko moving it around. All right.
This is cool because of the shading that's on here.
Yeah, it's definitely cell shaded.
Mm-hmm. It's not small either. This is pretty.
This is a bigger for the black and white line. This is pretty big.
That's what she said.
Where's that 6-inch figure we have around here? We'll use Tommy.
Yeah, we use Tommy
just to give a little perspective here.
Other side. Other side. I was just messing you. Put it back on the first side.
Oh man.
Oh jeez. Maurer.
Oh god, he just dropped his helmet here.
Oh, I had him perfectly holding his
I
helmet.
know. I want him to hold his hand. All right. Enough of the fooling around there. So even though, we're seeing him Tommy just standing up straight, you can only imagine how much bigger this would be if he was standing up.
8 inches or so standing up.
Probably like
Maybe
10. It's pretty awesome though. Just again with the cell shading, we're gonna spin it around a little bit here. We've got some bandage work going on here. I am not particularly, we're gonna put it over on the.
It's 2 pieces.
That's gonna fall out. There we go. The actual series of books that this is originating from.
And we're seeing my ceiling right now.
That's why we. Oh my lord!
Maurer.
It's a good thing that I can use the other angle.
We'll do it live.
I was having fun, and then I realized that camera angle was live.
So that takes up the whole footprint of the carousel over there.
I mean, like you said, like the cell shading on this thing. Wow.
Yeah.
Waiting for it to spin around a little bit more. It's a lighter grayish color up on the top here, which then goes into a black, like a real black color. You probably see that coming around now. So it's more gray up here, and then all black down here. That's really cool.
Baby Huey, stop putting your hand there. It keeps focusing on your hand.
I'm trying to point it out.
Use your words. I love the pose of this.
That's a menacing pose.
The lunging forward.
Do we have any other ones that are lunging forward like that?
You've got a few that are like leaping forward. The Jim Lee is kind of like landing. The Tim Sale, which is my favorite one on the top, he's kind of lunging forward, but it's not as menacing because Tim Sale draws a thinner, more acrobatic Batman.
This one almost reminds me of like Dark Knight Returns.
Yes. Yeah.
Just the broad shoulders of him.
The hunchback.
Yes.
The bulkiness.
Yeah, the bulkiness, correct. And him being like a little beaten up and battle worn. But I like the shorter ears on Batman.
Me too.
That's
actually
something.
yeah.
No one can pick just one because
they're a little bit different here and there. It either needs to be extremely long and spiky, or
like the Tim Sale ones.
Yeah.
Like those are super tall.
Yeah, the
upper left
guys in the back.
I mean, these shorter ears kind of remind me of like the Adam West style.
So, yeah, and the Dark Knight, these short ears became real popular to a point where in the new Mezco collectibles, the one
comes
that's
with multiple heads.
With multiple heads, so you have short ears and long ears.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we
did Onyx.
You and I looked at that.
Let the boys be boys.
Slam.
Yep.
Wow. For those that not caught that Onyx one still hasn't made its way to my collection.
Those are gone. Well, that did sell. And we had a brief conversation about that.
They are dropping in price.
Are they really?
Yeah, I'll probably grab one.
Yeah, they're a little bit more on the they're still above 150, but they're nowhere near 200 at this point.
And they'll probably settle around 115, probably down to 100. Or you can always trade them. I find that trades end up giving us the best value.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, because with that, you are getting what you want. The other person is getting what they want, so they may be a little bit more inclined to let something go that's a little more valuable.
I traded my 4 turtles and got the Keaton Batman and the Nicholson Joker Hot Toys.
Okay. All right.
So that was like $900, $1,000 worth of toys for something I paid $150 for.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I personally have never traded anything, so I.
So
when you get up to the big boy toys,
I like my little boy.
Little
Wait, no, stop. No.
There's your little boy toy. Again, though, I like this. It looks good. It does look good.
I like it.
It's not that beautiful statue over there, but.
So I've moved off to the statue. Oh God, you're playing with your little head. Do you want to talk about San Diego Comic-Con? I know it's.
Yeah, we can do a brief rundown on that. There are a few things that were talked about yesterday. Really.
There's only one thing we need to talk about.
Yes. Well, there's two.
There's two big
ones, and then there's
statues.
There are a lot of Marvel stuff coming out.
That Taco Deadpool.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
Really though, the big one, and as soon as I saw it, I was going to basically attach you to it. It's DC, but it's a turtle. It's Leonardo, correct?
No,
Mikey, and it is in a.
It's Michelangelo.
Mike Angelo. He plays Banjo.
Michelangelo as Batman, which we have in that new Batman Turtles, the end of the trilogy, I guess you would call it, of the comic book series.
Is that figure based on the new comic that's coming out or the new movie that's coming out?
The new.
I heard it was the movie.
So in the movie, he's going to dress up like that?
He might.
Either way, it's Michelangelo dressed up as Batman,
which is awesome.
I love Batman. I love Michelangelo. Mashko's getting me too.
Match made in heaven. They are ordered. And a little secret: I didn't put them up on the site yet, so everybody's selling out of it. Don't worry, everybody, I'll have it.
Yeah, it sold out. I think Big Bad sold out.
Oh yeah, it's gone and
instantly.
Mm-hmm.
And then the real piece de resistance, which they're only making 1984 of.
Yes, I saw that. It's actually it's printed there right on the box. Ghostbusters. It's the.
Do I have one or two of those?
We'll see. Definitely one.
Okay.
We'll see. I just see dollar signs just kind of
ching.
Maurer is a dollar sign.
To break out my little card reader to get payment tonight. But it's from Diamond
Select.
Diamond Select. They've been making Ghostbusters for many years.
Yes, they have.
And this particular, I always use the word particular just because it sounds nice. Anyway, but this one, it has all 4. It's a set of 4. Retails, I believe it's going to retail for about $80. What you'll probably find is if you don't get it at that price, it's going to most likely skyrocket because of the 1984 that is being produced. So the nice part of this series is they are all slimed. So that's kind of the selling point, as well as the exclusivity.
That's really cool. I can't wait for that to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So what else is going to be out there?
A bunch of statues. There are a couple things. We had the list on the iPad that you have over there.
I will give you that iPad back.
Please do.
Sweet.
But yeah, right. San Diego's right around the corner. So the next days? I expect a lot of stuff actually for this weekend to be not spoiled, released, or leaked.
Yeah, I mean, there might be things already available from the distributor. I just haven't looked at the list yet today. That with last night the DC Turtles Michelangelo was released for sale, as well as the Ghostbusters. But the others that were announced that I haven't really seen yet. The Marvel Gallery. So again, Diamond Select. You're looking at a Shield Captain Marvel. Whoa, okay, a Shield Captain Marvel statue. I think I saw a brief look at that.
Her probably wearing the hat, the Shield hat.
She's all in blue, I think.
Yes.
Oh, okay, the blue and gray.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then there's the taco truck
for Deadpool.
Yeah, it looks really, really cool.
Yeah. We'll we'll post this up to YouTube. I'll throw some pictures in there so everybody can kind of see what those look like. But you're also looking at a X-23 statue.
Okay.
The X-Force version.
The X-Force version.
Ooh.
So these are all repaints,
Mm-hmm.
but they are repaints of fan favorite, like costumes or accessories for the character. So it's not just your normal, let's slap a new coat of paint on it that we can make some extra money. Like Wolverine in the blue and yellow, Wolverine in the black and yellow, Wolverine in the give something. Like the X-Force X-23
hey, look,
is
the mold's
really
already
cool.
made. We'll get every dollar you can out of it.
A lot of companies do that. A lot of our favorite companies do that.
Yeah.
What do? We end up getting them anyway.
How many Batman Mezco do I own?
There's
only one out.
There's a few more due.
Yeah.
So
I'm literally buying all of those just to have them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll display all of them. I'll probably pick one. Like I might rotate that Batman out soon.
Right.
Once I get the new Fire Escape over there, I might put a second one out.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what their third Batman's going to look like.
Mm-hmm. So not the so there's the Sovereign Knight line, or
yep, there's going to be a third one. So you're the Ascending Knight, the Sovereign Knight, and there's going to be a third. Once the Sovereign Knight is released, they'll announce and give you a demo of the third one. Because they definitely said it's their trilogy of the Batman. So everybody is hoping that it will be their version of Dark Knight.
Right.
Since their Dark Knight toy is hard to... Well, it's not hard to find. It's just $250 plus bucks.
Yeah.
Up to $600.
That's true. But the Keaton.
Words today are really hard for all of us.
So
all I hear and there's a nice little relationship brewing with the guys over at Comic Playground, but I keep hearing Frank's Michael P. Keaton voice, so that's why I say that.
I don't know if I'm going to get the 89 Batman.
No? Well, you have the Hot Toys version of that, which
if you're
it's impossible to beat that thing. That's
no,
awesome.
And that's what I'm saying. For the Mezcos, I seem to enjoy the comic characters more than the movie.
Right.
Now,
is there a reason for that, or how they look? They look better.
Yes, Mezco has not quite figured out realistic head and faces quite yet across the board. Some of them look really good, some of them don't. The Ghostbusters heads look a little soft. So it's just weird with that. And when you're buying these toys, $80, like if I want something to look like somebody, sometimes I'll spend the extra money and pre-order 4 Hot Toys in one night.
How much?
They make Hulkbuster look cheap.
Kelly's not listening. How much?
There are a few of the new, you're looking at $400. Iron Man.
Yeah, the new Iron Man. And I have to decide if the Iron Man Infinity War, because he has all the other cool gadgets, is more important than me having Iron Man with the Infinity Stones, because they didn't announce what his accessory is, but you know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
But he does have that cool lightning catcher on the back of him.
True.
So I'm really... And that one's cheaper than the other one.
Oh, man. Imagine displaying that with, like, Thor with the lightning coming at it. Ooh.
So I think I finally found my Avengers Black Widow from the first one, because there's so many Black Widow figures out there, but her costume drastically changes in every movie.
I personally like the Civil War costume.
So my favorite was honestly Iron Man 2 and the Avengers, or Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier, yeah.
Like
actually, Winter Soldier's not bad either. Yeah.
Winter Soldiers look pretty close to the comics, but I digress. Yeah. So comment, like, share. We are Toying Around Live. I kind of enjoyed doing it in the studio.
It's a little more relaxed up here.
Yeah, a little different.
We don't have to run around as much.
It's true. Everything is.
We play hot potato when
Right
we're downstairs.
Of course, you can't move because if you were to move, you run the risk of knocking all kinds of things over.
And
when
Maurer
you're
will
up here.
stab you.
Yes, we don't want to pull a woods up here.
There is not too many things in this room.
No, not at all.
No.
We will be getting a...
As we see behind all there, here.
we will be getting a room video going on so everyone can see all of Maurer's toys.
Yeah, there's really only one bookshelf left to revitalize, if you will. Mm-hmm. And that happens to be the one where this beautiful toy is going. So that is a wonderful looking toy, but baby Huey,
Yo.
do that thing.
So, it's a little bit different for us here. You can find us everywhere at Toying Around on Toying Around Live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And then over on Twitter, we're Toying Around. And we're toying around because we dropped the G and gave it to our friends over at the OG Podcast Network. That's ogpodcastnetwork.com.
Or the app.
Or the app. And you can also find us everywhere at Welcome to Fireside.
For more info,
welcome to fireside.com.
And if you're looking for this wonderful Batman statue, you could always go to MashkoCollectibles.com where you can find it for purchase.
Yeah.
And I am Mashko. You can find all things Mashko at Mashko Collects across all places.
Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff up here.
That's fine, but again, I can always put it in post.
We're doing it in post.
We're doing it in post on YouTube. Check out Instagram. Instagram's picking up some steam. Followers are going up. We're starting to get a lot of feedback on that. And
thank you, Mashko, for all the help on Instagram.
Hey, it's fun. It's fun stuff.
Is it fun?
It is. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning new tools to the trade.
Baby Huey and Mashko.
Yeah.
A match made in heaven.
Oh my God. Who put him behind the controls here?
I don't know.
All right.
And I'm Mr. Maurer.
No one cares.
If you haven't checked out welcome-to-fireside.com, coming up, what day is today? Thursday. In 2 days, we've got our spoiler-filled review of Endgame with special guest Frank Caliendo. We get into all of the details. Not as much arguing as you would normally expect on our show, but a decent amount of it. So I'm excited for everybody to watch it.
I mean, Frank usually just takes over with those stuff.
Yeah, not this time.
No?
No, we did a pretty good job of having a full conversation. We were ready to end it, and he extended it a half hour. So it's going to be like an hour long. Welcome to Fireside.
Wow.
But it is what it is.
All right.
On that note,
which we've already done that.
Is that going to be the outro now from here on?
Look, we will catch you guys later. I don't know how to end this now because.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Peace.
So my camera died somewhere in the middle.
Did it?
It was just a frozen shot of me going. I'm like, wait, that's not me.